Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and we are gathered here tonight with four enemies, mortal enemies. They're competing for the Gellar Cup, and we're going to see who the smartest friends team is. Let's go ahead, let's meet our four panelists. It is a 2 versus 2 matchup, starting first with the Monica to my Chandler, my lovely wife Leah. Babe, how you doing? What are you drinking?
Hey, I am here. I am excited to be here. Last time I did Friends Trivia on here, my team, I think, lost in the finals. So I was not happy about that, so I'm hoping to redeem myself and my friends' knowledge a little bit. However, I'm not as well-versed in the TV show recently as I probably was back then. So I'm a little nervous, but also really excited. Today I have a little liquid courage in the form of Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. And I'm hoping that that's going to give me some good luck and our team some good luck today so I can redeem myself a little bit more.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and leave here. By the way, Leah, when we got married, we wrote our own vows.
We did.
What were your vows to me?
They were ones I did not write myself.
No, you didn't. I believe they were written by a band called the Rembrandts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And our fun fact is that he wrote a heartfelt, fun, and nerdy vow for me, and I just quoted the theme song to Friends, and that's it. So, nailed it.
Now you can't have a bad showing here, by the way. You kind of have to have a good showing now, babe.
True, yes.
Well, we're going to head on up to the First Lady of Louisville, Kentucky, Asha Youssef, my friend. How are you doing, and what are you drinking? And is it bourbon? Is it bourbon?
I'm doing excellent. I, for one, wouldn't mind if Leah had a bad showing, but that's another story. It is not bourbon. I stole an idea from somebody on a boozy bracketology show, but I don't remember who it was. And it's Screwball peanut butter whiskey and Godiva chocolate liqueur.
That would be me. You stole that from me.
Well, I stole your drink, so thank you.
So good, isn't it?
It is, very.
All right. Next up, Katie Dye. Katie, welcome to the Pub Trivia Experience. How are you doing? What are you drinking? And tell me about that recent boozy bracketology conniption you had.
Yes, I'm still not over it. I just finished the episode where Friends went down to Frasier, and I almost cried. Because Friends is my ultimate, not just the ultimate 90s show, it's the ultimate TV show. It's my favorite show. I'm doing well. I'm trying to forget that I have to go to work tomorrow morning, bright and early. I teach 8th grade, so it's going to be a rough wake up. So because I have to wake up bright and early to go teach 8th grade, I'm just drinking hot chocolate. It's nothing exciting, but I am drinking it out of a Central Perk mug. So
Nice.
hopefully that will bring me some good luck. Fingers crossed.
That is 100% on brand. And we're going to wrap this up. We have this is the longest distance call-in we've ever had on the Pub Trivia Experience. I don't want to call it the land down under because I think they hate that over there. But from Australia, Natalie, how are you doing and what are you drinking and what time is it there?
I'm doing great, thank you. And you can say land down under. We haven't cancelled that as yet. It's all good. So yeah, I'm doing great. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I thought I would just go a bit light with what I was drinking. So I've just got a nice rosé. I've popped a little bit of ice in it because it is summer over here. It's quite warm. So I've got a rosé from a winery about 2 hours north of us called Ivanhoe Wines, and that's one of our favourite wineries. So
nice.
Cheers, and I don't have a friend's glass, but I'm wearing an I'll Be There For You t-shirt to see Katie's mug. So bring it on.
I love it. That's awesome. Oh man! All right, so I'm gonna do this real quick. Now that Tim Dickelhaus, in fact, found the best way to pop a beer on a microphone, I am using the 2-step approach. And because I am a big fan of Joey Tribbiani and his different attempts to make money, and I am inspired, y'all. I am inspired by Ichiban Lipstick for Men. My beer is from the MIA Brewing right here in, where is this from? Littlestown in Florida. Oh, Doral, Florida. This beer is called the Big in Japan beer. It is a beer made with sake yeast. Let's take a taste.
Please don't spit it out all over.
I'm not. Oh my god. Holy crap, that's really good. There's a sake right up front, and there's a really mellow, like almost like a smooth porter finish. I'm a dadgum. All right. Hey, it's going to be a good night. We are going to start with our pregame. So the pregame is quite simple. It's 50-50 questions. You can either get this right or get it wrong. It's a 50% chance either way. And we're going to start the way we started the game. Let me go ahead and read the pregame to you. I am going to give you a name of an iconic Friends character. You have to tell me, was this character's first appearance on the show in season 1 or in season 2?
What?
Now, we're going to have 8 questions. I have 9 options here, so we're going to leave one of them out. Leah, we're starting with you.
Oh my gosh.
Pick a number 1 through 9.
2.
Leah, was Barry the orthodontist, did he first debut in season 1 or season 2?
Barry. So, I mean, she leaves him at the altar in episode 1. I would assume we would have seen him at some point in season 1, but he also dated, I don't want to say things too much because this could come up in other questions. How do I talk this out? No, I'm just going to go ahead and say yes.
Well, that's a weird way to answer a 1 or 2 question.
Oh, sorry. Season 1.
Season 1 is correct.
Okay.
I actually have his debut in season 1, episode 2. Rachel returns the engagement ring.
Oh, that is really quick. Okay.
All right, Asha, you're up next. You have got anything but 2 remaining.
Let's do 5.
Asha, you get Dr. Richard Burke.
Let's say Magnum premiered in season 2.
Magnum did premiere in season 2. Nicely done. Actually, season 2 episode. I don't actually write down the episode number, but it's called the one where Ross and Rachel, you know.
I do know.
No, honey, you just rolled over on
Could
the
you explain it to me, please?
All right, Natalie, we are over to you. Which number do you want?
I'll do number 4, thanks.
Number 4, your character is Mr. Trieger, the superintendent.
Ooh, I was hoping for one that had a more definite storyline as they entered. I am going to say, really just having a guess, season 2.
Season 2 is a correct answer.
Oh.
Season 2, episode 3, the one where Mr. Heckles dies.
Mm-hmm.
And that actor sadly just recently passed away. So
yeah, I saw that. That was sad.
All right, Katie, we're over to you. What number do you want?
I will go with Monica's favorite number, 7.
Oh, it's ironic that this person would be number 7, the second love of Chandler's life, Janice.
Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at season 1 and 2. I feel like they're just one big blur to me. I am going to say, I'm just guessing, I'm going to say season 2.
Oh, unfortunately not.
No, dang it.
Janice's first appearance is in an episode you don't remember because the episode is famous for something else. That episode is the one with the East German laundry detergent.
Oh, yep. She's in that one. Dang it.
Leah, we are back to you.
I don't know which numbers. I haven't been keeping track. Which numbers are left?
You have got, let's see here. You've got 1, 3, 6, 8, and 9.
Okay. I will go with 9.
Number 9, Leah, your character is Mr. Heckles.
Oh, that's gotta be season 1.
Season 1 is correct. It's the one with the blackout is the debut of Mr. Heckles.
Oh, with Paolo.
Oh.
Did I?
All right. Asha, we're back to you. Pick your number.
Is number 1 Paolo? I'll go with number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1, Asha, you get Ben Gellar.
All right. Ben was, I feel like born in season 1, but did we see him? I don't know. Let's go with season 1.
Season 1 is correct. Obviously not the actor that played him later on, but Ben was in season 1. Natalie, we're over to you. Which number do you want?
Okay, I'll go number 3. Thanks.
Number 3, you get Fun Bobby.
Fun Bobby. Oh. Okay, now I'm thinking that he was at the New Year's Eve party where they were all meant to have a date or not have a date. They all ended up with a date. I'm going to say season 1.
Season 1, episode 10, Fun Bobby makes his debut in The One with the Monkey. That is correct. Katie, we're over to you. You have got 6 and 8 remaining. Which one do you want?
I'm trying to figure out which one's going to be Paolo. That's what I'm doing in my head right now. Let's go with 6.
Number 6, Katie, you get Frank Jr.
I can picture the first time we see Frank Jr. because we don't know it's actually Frank Jr. and he runs up and drops something in Phoebe's guitar case, but I don't know.
So I will tell you that was not ever credited as Frank.
Oh, that doesn't count? Okay.
That does not count. He's not credited as Frank Jr. That is Giovanni Ribisi. He's not credited as Frank Jr. there.
Well, and he drops a condom in her guitar case and has to take it out. Okay, I'm just gonna go with season 2.
Season 2 is correct.
Ooh, okay.
All right. We've got a hell of a game coming out of the pregame. We have got a 4-3 game. Leah, Natalie are clinging to that lead. The one that you guys didn't get, just so y'all are aware.
Was it Paolo?
It was not Paolo. That was way too easy. He was obviously season 1.
Yeah.
It was Joey Tribbiani Sr. Anyone know if he was 1 or 2?
I would say 2.
I think he was 1.
He was 1.
Really?
Season 1, episode 13, titled The One with the Boobies.
Oh, that's such a good one.
It is 4-3. We are going into the hot seat. Before the game started, we determined that Katie and Natalie are going head-to-head in the first hot seat round. The hot seat is 15 minutes of nonstop trivia questions and answers. Your time will end when you hear the sound of my phone. The time will not begin until after I read your first question. And let's see here. Katie, being that your team is currently behind, would you like to go first or second?
Second.
All right, Natalie, you're going to be up first. This is going to ping pong between the two of you. Ladies, are we ready?
Ready.
This is nothing like teaching 8th grade.
It's more stressful.
All right, Natalie, first question is to you. Which friend found a naked picture of Monica?
I remember that Joey ended up sort of taking responsibility for it, so I'm just going to go with Joey.
Joey is correct. Katie, over to you. Who hung an Ann Getty's poster in Joey's apartment?
Janine.
Janine is correct. Nicely done. Natalie, back to you. What does Elizabeth's dad call himself when looking into the mirror?
Either a nice guy or a cool guy, I think. I'm going to go with cool guy.
Unfortunately not. You are a neat guy. A neat guy. The hell did he land Rachel? All right, Katie, we're back to you. When Monica borrowed money from Joey, what did he tell Chandler it was for?
A boob job.
Boob job is correct. Natalie, back to you. What is Ross's middle name?
It's a weird one. It starts with E. No, we're taking up time. Ross. All I can get is Eucharist. I know that that's a Catholic thing. That's not what it is. Eustace.
Eustace is correct. You
pulled we've been there somewhere.
Nicely done. Katie, back to you. Which friend saw Rachel's naked breasts?
Chandler.
Chandler is correct. That question was very straightforward. Natalie, back to you. Which friend once got their head stuck in a raw turkey?
That would be Joey.
That would be Joey. All right, Katie. Name the 3 friends who went on a ride-along with the policeman.
It was Ross, Chandler, and Joey. It was the guys.
It was the guy. That is correct. Natalie. What friend donated $200 to the PBS telethon?
I think that was when Phoebe was looking for her selfless good deed. So I'm going to go Phoebe.
Phoebe is correct. She also let a bee sting her, which was not a selfless good deed.
Because then the bee died.
The bee died. Probably the saddest thing that ever happened on that show. Katie, we are over to you. What did Rachel give Chandler to help him stop smoking?
It was like a meditation tape or a self-help tape.
A hypnosis tape, meditation tape. I'll give that to you. All right, Natalie. Joey auditioned to be the host of what game show?
Bamboozled.
Bamboozled is correct. What a hell of a showing so far for you two. Katie, what children's show sent Phoebe a keychain after her mother committed suicide?
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street is a correct answer.
That's why she hates PBS.
That is. Natalie, what friend let it slip that Ross was having a son?
That was Rachel, I believe.
That was totally a Rachel thing to do. Thus, they were on a break. Katie, we're over to you. What kind of animal did Joey think would be a good addition to his World War I movie?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm drawing a complete blank. Oh gosh, a dinosaur.
Unfortunately not. Almost serendipitous that this didn't go to Natalie. Natalie, what is the answer there for no points?
The answer would be a kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
That's what I was going to say. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Natalie, we're over to you. What did Joey use to create an extra long poking device?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks is correct. All right, Katie. Who handcuffed Chandler to her office chair?
What was her name? It was Rachel's boss, Joanna.
Joanna is correct. Natalie, which friend has a mother who's super critical of them?
Monica.
Monica is correct. Katie, name Ross's ex-wife's life partner. I think we can call them wife, though, right? They got married.
Yeah, so his ex is Carol, and she married Susan Bunch, I think was her last name.
Susan's all I have here. That is correct. Oh. Natalie, we're over to you. What was Ross's monkey's name?
Marcel.
Marcel is correct. Katie, what kind of car does Joey pretend to own?
A Porsche.
A Porsche.
A Porsche. I'm not a car person.
You're good. That is correct. We've got about 9 minutes remaining. Natalie, which of Joey's sisters has a husband who filed a restraining order against her?
Oh. I think it might be Cookie.
Oh, unfortunately, it's not Cookie.
No.
It's Tina.
Ah.
Katie, over to you. When Rachel was packing to move, what item caused an argument between her and Monica?
It was... Oh, shoot. There were a couple things. I'm going between a magnet and candlesticks, because that's what I can remember them fighting about. Candlesticks.
Candlesticks is correct. Natalie, what was the name of the police officer that Phoebe dated?
That would be Gary.
Gary is correct. Katie, back over to you. What was the name of the guy Rachel dated who looked a lot like Ross?
Oh, wasn't it Russ?
Russ is correct. Hi. Natalie, Ross once mistook Carol's friend Tanya for what 80s singer?
I do remember this because I found it quite amusing. That would be Huey Lewis.
Huey Lewis is correct. Katie, we're back to you. Which friend slept with Rachel's boss, Joanna?
That was Chandler.
That was Chandler. All right, Natalie. What friend is most likely to use the acronym WENUS?
That would be Chandler also.
Chandler as well. That is correct. All right. Katie. Prior to Phoebe, who lived in Phoebe's apartment?
Her grandma?
Her grandma is correct. Natalie. What is Ross's son's name? Nope. Disqualify that one. Which friend had a dream of making out with Joey?
Rachel.
Rachel is correct. The show would have been better if it was Chandler. Moving right along. Katie, over to you. Which friend was booed by their mother during an anniversary speech?
Monica.
Monica is correct. Natalie, which friend is freaked out by people touching their own eye?
Well, I know Rachel's got the thing about people touching her eyes. I'm going to go with Rachel.
Rachel is correct. Katie, back to you. What kind of car did Monica receive from her father?
Okay, I'm going to say it right this time. She got a Porsche from her
For
father.
someone who's not a car person, you sure got a lot of car questions right tonight. All right, we are moving right along. Natalie, what kind of phone did Phoebe give to a homeless lady?
A football phone.
A football phone is correct. Katie, what piece of furniture did Joey build?
An entertainment center.
An entertainment center is correct. Natalie, where did Joey find the crib he gave to Rachel?
I think it was just on the street.
On the street is correct. Katie, name one of the things Phoebe caught Joey eating in the shower.
A sandwich.
I will give that to you.
More specific? Okay.
No, I'm giving that to you. I mean, it's
Okay.
although it is Joey, a sandwich is pretty on point. It was either going to be a pickle or a bologna sandwich.
Yes, because she was pregnant and she could smell it, and she had both. Yep.
That's right. All right, Natalie, which friend went engagement ring shopping with Chandler?
Phoebe.
That is correct. Katie, Chandler's girlfriend Aurora had 3 other lovers. Name one of them.
I think one of them was named Andrew.
Andrew is correct.
Okay.
Holy crap, that was a good pull. Natalie, we're over to you. What name did Monica use when she met the woman who stole her credit card?
That would be Monana.
Monana is correct. My gosh. It's a freaking heavyweight fight here right now. Katie, we're back to you. What's the name of Gunther's roommate?
Oh, what was her name? I can picture her. It's not going to come to me. I'm going to say Lori.
Unfortunately not. We're looking for a whole new world. It was Jasmine. Yeah. Natalie, we're over to you. Which friend does Gunther have a crush on?
That would be Rachel.
Rachel is correct. Katie, what did Ross use as a head when making a fake Ben?
I think it was a pumpkin.
A pumpkin is
Halloween
correct.
Pumpkin? Yeah.
All right, Natalie, over to you. What kind of nuts did Joey take from Rachel and Phoebe's hotel room?
That's the wedding one. Meshuggah nuts.
Meshuggah nuts is correct.
We don't have those in Australia. I'm not sure what they are, but I remember him saying, or it being said several times.
I consider myself pretty well versed in Friends. Y'all are kicking my butt right now. Katie, we're over to you. What does Rachel claim is her favorite movie?
She says it's Dangerous Liaisons.
Dangerous Liaisons is correct. Next up, Natalie, which friend was bitten by a peacock?
I don't think we see it, but I think we hear about it. I want to say Chandler.
Chandler is correct. Katie, What kind of video do Chandler and Monica end up watching on Valentine's Day?
A childbirth video.
Childbirth video is correct. Natalie, what kind of animal did Phoebe give Joey to get him over Rachel?
The happiest dog in the world.
A dog is correct. Katie, in the very first episode, Rachel rushed into Central Park wearing what?
A wedding dress.
A wedding dress is correct. 2.5 minutes left. Natalie, Phoebe found what in a can of soda?
A thumb, a human thumb.
A human thumb is a correct answer. Katie, what did the duck throw up into Monica's favorite broiling pan?
It's something gross. It's like maggots or worms or something.
I'm gonna need a specific answer on this one.
I'll say maggots.
No, caterpillars.
Oh, okay.
Natalie, we're over
Something
to you.
Disgusting.
What sugar substitute did Ross and Monica's Nana collect?
Sweet and low.
Sweet and low is a correct answer. All right, Katie, which friend is one half Scottish?
Ross.
Why is your family Ross?
Ross.
Is a correct
Which I think then would make Monica half Scottish too, technically, but
yes.
Ross.
All right. Natalie, over to you. What did Phoebe sleep with just after Monica broke up with him? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Who did she sleep with?
Yeah, who did Phoebe sleep with just after Monica broke up with him? I'm sorry, I misread the question.
I want to say Jason Hurley.
Jason Hurley is a correct answer. Katie, we're over to you with a little over a minute remaining. What character did Gunther play when he was on a soap opera?
His name was Bryce.
Bryce is correct. My God. Natalie, what part of Chandler's body did a knife dropped by Monica sever?
His pinky toe.
Pinky toe is a correct answer. Katie, what was the name of Phoebe's psychiatrist boyfriend?
Oh, gosh. Was it Alan?
Unfortunately not. It was Roger.
Oh, okay.
Natalie, over to you. What actress plays the part of Rachel's mom?
Marlo Thomas.
Marlo Thomas is correct. Katie, what was the name of the woman Rachel's ex-fiancé married?
Mindy.
Mindy is correct. Aren't you glad you didn't bring that up earlier, Leah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Natalie, what are Ross's and Monica's parents' names?
Jack and Judy Gellar.
Jack and Judy Gellar is correct. And with that, Katie, you have one last question.
Okay.
What was the name of the pizza girl Ross had trouble flirting with?
I'm getting all these names of these, secondary characters that they've dated. Oh, and I just watched that one. Oh, what was her name? Oh, I don't know. I know he dated a Katie at some point. I think I'll say Katie.
I have Caitlin, but I think I've got to give that to you.
Oh gosh.
I've got to give that to you. I mean, Katie and Caitlin are synonyms for each other, so we're going to give that.
All these names, they're just running together in my head.
Oh my God. That
was so stressful.
That might be our highest scoring 15 minutes of hot seat ever. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and do the math.
What does that say about how much TV we watch?
Yes.
I don't know if I should be proud or...
You guys should definitely be proud. Those were some hard questions.
Definitely.
I was just about to say, Katie,
But I
you
had
and
the
I
same
perhaps should get together to watch TV, but obviously, maybe you're right, we're watching too much.
Your scores coming out of that half of the game, going into your halftime, Leah and Natalie have 32 points. Asha and Katie have 30. It is a 2-point game.
Okay.
32 to 30. And we are on to your halftime question.
This is the one we talk it out, right?
You're going to be able to talk it out, and I'm going to say you might want to take some notes here. So if you don't have a pad and paper or your cell phone to take notes with, it might be a good idea to grab that. Here is your halftime question. Joey isn't exactly known for monogamy. In fact, aside from Rachel, Phoebe, and Monica, the only other female in his life that we see regularly on the show is his agent Estelle. Now, I'm not going to tell you how many episodes Estelle Leonard appeared in during the show, but I am going to name 5 romantic partners from the show. And you have to tell me, did they appear in more or fewer episodes than Estelle?
Oh my gosh.
So get a barometer for how many episodes you think Estelle appeared in, and you got to tell me, did these, I'm going to give you the character names, did they appear in more or fewer episodes than Estelle? Romantic partner number 1 is Dr. Richard Burke. Number 2, I'm not going to give you her last name. I'm just going to say her name is Janice. Number 3, Elizabeth Stevens. Number 4, Mike Hannigan. Number 5, Emily Waltham. Is it Wortham or Waltham? Did not look that up beforehand.
I was going to say, I would say Waltham, but my accent, I probably am not saying it right anyway.
I think it is Waltham, actually. I think it is Waltham. I think that's 100% right.
Okay.
Those 5 names one last time. Dr. Richard Burke, Janice, Elizabeth Stevens, Mike Hannigan, and Emily Waltham. Okay, both teams have locked in. So for each team, I'm going to go ahead and read out a name. You tell me if they were in more or fewer episodes than Estelle Leonard. First off, Asha, you said your team thought Estelle was in roughly 9 episodes. Is that right? I don't hear Asha.
I didn't either. Yes, that's what we said, but...
Oh, that mute bug hurts, man.
Oh, man, that mute bug is a pain in the neck. I'm not saying it's as big as the bugs in Australia, but it's got to be up there. It's a big
Yeah, we started with thinking 4 or 5 and then bounced up to maybe she was in around 1 or so a season, so we landed on kind of 9, I think.
Okay. Leah and Natalie, not for any points or anything, but how many did you think Estelle was in?
Well, I said 5 or 6, which totally, that swayed a lot of our answers. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you how many she was in after we go through this. Let's start with Dr. Richard Burke. Natalie and Leah, did you say more or fewer than Estelle?
We said more.
So Richard was in more episodes than Estelle.
Yeah.
All right. Katie and Asha, what'd you say?
We also said more.
Okay. Dr. Richard Burke was in fewer.
What?
Ooh.
Really?
He was in fewer episodes.
How many was she in?
Wow.
That's crazy.
I can literally only picture her like a handful of times.
Yeah.
She's always doing the same thing. She's always like smoking and
Joey!
Joey?
Well, if we're going to do impressions, we got to do impressions on this next one. Asha, Katie, what'd you go with Janice?
We said more for Janice, too, but now I'm second-guessing everything I know.
No, Janice definitely was in at least once a season, I feel like. And then plus the time she dated Ross, so...
Oh, we don't talk about that. Although she did evidence how insufferable he is. Natalie, what did you and Leah go with?
We also went with more, but similar to Katie, I am questioning everything I know.
No, Janice was definitely in more. Janice appeared in 19 episodes over the series run.
Wow.
All right. We're over to Elizabeth Stevens. Leah and Natalie, what'd you go with there?
oh, we went with less. Elizabeth sucks. They didn't want her on more than she had to be.
Katie and Asha.
We also went with less.
All right. They went with less as well. Less is the correct answer. Elizabeth's only in 5 episodes throughout the entire run of the show.
And I skipped them every time.
That's a character we didn't need.
Mm-hmm.
The only other character we didn't need more than that was Denise Richards as the cousin. Because
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's one of the most cringeworthy episodes of television of all time. All right. Next one up is Mike Hannigan. Natalie, Leah, what'd you go with there?
We went with more, but I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Asha and Katie.
I was confident up until about 5 minutes ago. We said more.
More is a correct answer.
Oh,
okay.
More episodes. And the last one here, Emily Waltham. Asha, Katie, what did you say?
Last for Emily. She sucks. Get rid of her.
Leah, Natalie, what'd you say?
We also said less. I think we had the same answers as them for everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, which is why you're getting the exact same score. Emily was actually in more episodes.
What?
Really?
She was around that long? Wow.
Ugh. Too long.
So does that mean Emily was in more than Richard?
Emily was in more than Richard.
Wow. I wouldn't. Obviously, he had a massive presence on screen because I would have thought he was in. Yeah, way more than he obviously
He was the one I felt like most confident about. Like, oh, Richard was in the most of all these people, except for Janice, maybe. Yeah.
I do think Richard has more of a presence because he's talked about so often. After Monica and him break up, he's mentioned throughout the run of the show.
That's true.
So, Richard Burke was in 9 episodes of the show. Janice was in 19. Elizabeth only in 5 episodes. Mike Hannigan was in 17 episodes, all in those last 2 seasons. Emily was in 14 episodes across the 2 or 3 seasons she was in, because there was that 1 or 2 episodes she came back. Estelle was in 12 episodes of the show.
No way.
Wow.
Slightly more often than once per season.
Wow.
Now, no change. Well, there are changes in the scores, but the lead stays the same. It is a 2-point lead as we head into hot seat round 2, 38-36. Asha, Leah, y'all are up. Asha, being that your team is currently down 2, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right, Asha, you're going to go first. Your time will begin after I read your first question. Here we go. What did Joey find in Central Perk's Lost and Found?
I changed my mind. I'll go second. Can you repeat the question for me, please?
Yep. What specific item did Joey find in Central Perk's Lost and Found?
The bracelet he gave Chandler?
Unfortunately not. No, it's his shoe.
My shoe!
My shoe! One single shoe.
Okay.
Leah, we are over to you. What does Chandler like to eat after having sex? Aren't you glad you went first now, Asha?
Yep.
I don't even know what context this would have been brought up. Is it pancakes?
It is not pancakes. It is Kung Pao chicken.
Oh.
Asha, we are over to you. Which friend did not go to high school?
Phoebe?
Phoebe is correct. We're back on the gravy train. Leah, when Phoebe and Rachel decide to form their own clique, whom do they want to take with them?
Joey?
Yeah, everybody wants Joey with them. That is correct. Asha, who did Rachel say Barry looked like? Oh, that's just mean.
Elmer Fudd. I don't know.
Well, close, Mr. Potato Head. Leah, we're over to you. What did Joey wear when he was working a PBS telethon?
A tuxedo?
Tuxedo is a correct answer. Asha, what was Phoebe's wedding gift to Monica and Chandler?
A song?
No, it was the Pac-Man arcade game. Leah, Monica develops a serious crush on one of her dad's best friends. Name it. Oh, throwing that one out. We already went
Richard
over
Burke.
Already went over it.
Dr. Richard Burke.
Leah, what was the name of Chandler's boss's wife?
Can't even tell you who Chandler's boss's name was. I'm going to say her name was... Cassandra.
Unfortunately not. Kara. Kara's what we're looking for, and I will say this, after doing a good job at work, sometimes I do want a nice smack on the ass. Maybe it's just me. Asha, over to you. What is the name of the building superintendent? Nope, that one's out too. What was the name of Eddie's ex-girlfriend?
Sarah.
Unfortunately, it's Tilly, and if you can't tell, I'm eliminating questions I've already given the answer away to earlier in the game, so we're going to move on. Leah, what was the name of Phoebe's roommate no one knew about?
Denise?
No, Russell is what I have here.
Oh. Denise!
It's
I thought it
Denise.
was Denise, too.
Denise! It's Denise.
And she's Santa Claus.
I'm going to pull that one aside. I'm going to mark that here as a possibility for Leah, and
Who the heck is Russell?
I don't know. It's what the answer I have here. So sorry, there's 150 questions.
I mean, I'll be glad to give her a wrong answer for that one, but
we have got it put aside. We are over to Asha. Asha, what friend was a bell ringer for the Salvation Army?
Phoebe.
Phoebe is correct. Leah, what kind of animal attacked Ross during the blackout?
It was a cat.
A cat is correct. Asha, besides Ross and Rachel, which other friend was married in Vegas?
Phoebe?
Phoebe is correct. Was that when she married Steve Zahn?
No,
I
it's
think
just
so.
off screen. We don't know.
All right. Leah, what friend is an actor?
Joey Tribbiani.
Technically Phoebe as well. She was a walk-on for a minute there, but yeah, Joey's what we're looking for. Asha, how much did the friends win in the Powerball lottery?
$5?
Oh no, $3. $3 is what we're looking for. These questions took a pretty hard turn here. Leah, over to you. Which friend was shot in the butt by a tranquilizer dart?
Phoebe.
Phoebe is correct. Asha, what cartoon character was on the socks that Janice bought Chandler?
Oh my goodness. Were they Bullwinkle?
Bullwinkle is correct.
I wasn't sure if it was Rocky or Bullwinkle because he already had one and got the other. And...
Nobody wants Rocky socks. Leah, over to you. What does Monica admit putting into Phoebe's vegetarian pate?
Beef?
No, goose. We're looking for goose. All right. Speaking of Top Gun, Asha, we're over to you. What did Mr. Heckles have in his hand when he died? What did Mr. Heckles have in his hand when he died?
A broom.
A broom is correct. Leah, what movie did Ross camp out to see as a teenager?
It could be all kinds of things. Star Wars?
I can't give that to you. Because Star Wars was the official name when it came out with Episode 4. Hope? No. It was Return of the Jedi. That's where the metal bikini fetish started. Okay. Yes. Asha, over to you. What did Joey bid on and win at a charity auction?
A boat.
A boat is correct. Leah, unable to afford an entire set of encyclopedias, Joey bought what volume?
Oh, I should really know this one. Like a really good one. V?
V is correct.
Vulcanized rubber.
Mm-mm.
Asha, what item did Chandler buy Janice to prove his love?
That's a good question. I do not know.
He bought her contact paper for the counter. Leah, which friend fell asleep during Joey's World War I movie premiere?
That's Chandler.
So you fell asleep in my movie. That is correct. That's why we haven't seen Avatar 2 yet, by the way.
Yep, nope.
Asha, over to you. What is Joey's middle name?
He's coming into the apartment, and she's yelling at him because he didn't come to dinner. Joseph. I don't know. Anthony.
No, it's Joseph Francis Tribbiani Jr.
I'm sorry, Katie.
I was trying to telepathy it to you.
What Super Bowl TV ad did Marcel star in?
Oh, it's the it's like a beer, but it's the monkey shine monkey beer.
Monkey Shine Beer is correct.
Yeah.
Nicely done. All right, Asha. What did Rachel's father want to give her in exchange for coming home?
A car?
I will give that to you. A Mercedes-Benz car. And Mr. Gellar, if Mr. Green, if that offer's still going, I'm in. Leah, over to you. So the person who does not have a Mercedes.
No.
What was the name of Ross and Monica's childhood dog?
I know Rachel's dog. What was Ross and Monica's dog? Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi is correct.
I had to go through the dialogue in my head.
Asha, Joey invited his grandmother to watch him play a role in what TV show?
Law and Order?
Law and Order is correct. Leah, what kind of fruit is Ross allergic to?
Oh, it's kiwi?
The kiwi lime pie is correct. Kiwi is the right answer. Asha, what is Phoebe's last name?
Buffet?
Buffet is the correct answer. Leah, which member of the Friends group is Catholic?
Joey.
Joey is correct. Asha, what is Monica's maiden name?
It was like these questions. I'm like, that's why Phoebe felt like a trick question. Gellar.
Gellar is correct. We hit a run of easy ones here. Leah, which of the guys once bought a pair of leather pants?
Ross.
Ross is correct.
I love that episode.
It's so good.
Asha, which of the friends once thought they needed a new walk? WALK, by the way.
Chandler?
Oh, Joey. It was Joey that needed a new walk. Leah, who did Joey kiss at midnight during the friends' first New Year's together?
Is this the somebody kiss me, somebody kiss me, somebody kiss me, and it's Chandler?
Chandler is the correct answer. Asha, what large candy bar did Joey take from Ross's British girlfriend?
Toblerone.
Toblerone is correct. Leah, Phoebe was in charge of what for Rachel's surprise birthday party?
Is it cups and ice?
Cups and ice is correct.
Okay.
Asha, we're over to you. 3.5 minutes left. What actual object was blamed for outing Monica and Chandler to Joey?
A pair of tweezers.
No, it was
No, an eyelash curler. Dang it. Ugh.
Leah, over to you. Whose tuxedo did Chandler want to wear only to find out it was too small?
Was it James Bond?
James Bond is correct. Pierce Brosnan, to be exact.
Okay.
Asha, what is the name of the nanny Rachel and Ross hired to watch Emma?
Sandy.
No, it's Molly.
Well, Sandy was the nanny.
It's Sandy.
Was Sandy ever hired, though?
They had
Yes, because his
Yeah, they had
mandolins
two.
were delightful.
I thought it was all right. I'm giving you points, and everyone's in
I would give
agreement.
him Sandy, yeah,
All right,
for sure.
that's fine. All right, Leah, what food did Phoebe balance on her pregnant belly to eat?
Cereal?
Cereal is correct.
I do that sometimes too, even though I'm not pregnant. Just saying.
We're all friends here, right? Not like this is going out to tens of thousands of people across the world. All right. Asha, who was the host of the PBS telethon Joey worked on?
Gary Cole?
Gary Collins. So close. Gary Collins. Leah, who was the only friend Joey hasn't kissed?
Okay, so he's kissed Phoebe, he's kissed Rachel, he's kissed Ross. So it would have to be Monica.
It is Monica. That is correct. Process of elimination. Nicely done. Asha, what did Ross and Rachel name their baby?
Emma.
Emma is correct. All right, Leah, what does Rachel mistake as a beer bong for a baby?
Was it like a breast pump?
Breast pump is correct. Asha, with a minute left, what kind of cake did Ross make to woo back his pet monkey?
I'm sorry, can you repeat it?
Yep, what kind of cake did Ross make to woo back his monkey?
Banana?
I will give it to a banana cake with mealworms, but I'm going to give you the points there. I'm not going to make you remember mealworms. Leah.
Thank you.
What is Phoebe's fake name?
Regina Phalange.
Regina Phalange is correct. Asha. What was Monica's nickname on her high school field hockey team?
Big fat goalie.
Big fat goalie is correct.
Poor Monica.
Leah, over to you. Which friend claims to make the best oatmeal raisin cookies in the world?
Phoebe?
Phoebe is correct. And because you got that answer in before the buzzer landed, you're going to get one last question for each of you. Asha, over to you. What dinosaur did Ross impersonate in his class?
Velociraptor?
Velociraptor is correct. Leah, before Monica and Chandler went to Vegas, who did Monica run into that upset Chandler?
Richard.
Richard
Dr.
is
Richard
correct. Oh Lord, y'all, we have our highest scoring hot seat on from a per question or per time limit basis. Holy crap! All right,
those questions were hard.
Those
They
I
really
felt like
were.
were way. I felt like they got harder.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God I went first.
But I'm also glad I didn't get any obscure, like, who was this person who this person dated? Because I would not have known that. So I was grateful for that.
And I don't know, and I'm not saying this because of the points or anything, but just because listeners might be starting to email you, that one of those early questions, what food does he like to eat after sex? I'm pretty sure that's Chandler's mum likes the Kung Pao chicken. And I saw Katie frown, and I went, yeah, I think I'm on track, because Katie frowned.
Okay.
So I don't know, but I just throw that out there to avoid people messaging you at some point down the track.
Was towards the beginning.
Is that right, Katie?
It was like one of the first ones. I think you're right.
It was.
I don't.
The question went to Leah. I remember the question went to Leah. I will double check.
I just wrote it down because I was like, I have to look that up because don't remember that at all.
I think she's on a talk show or something.
Yeah.
And they ask. She shares that piece of information.
Oh, the Tonight Show.
Chandler's dying
that
inside.
makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he's like, my mother, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And then when he runs into her, she's like, guess what I had for dinner last night? And he's like, I hope it's not Kung Pao chicken.
Apparently, Russell was in the first season.
Oh. So he was like he was a roommate from like the first season. No, but she was with Grandma in the first season.
Well, Leah, because we had that one snafu from the question about Chandler versus Chandler's mom's food to eat after sex, you're going to get one makeup question here.
Okay, make it an easy one.
It's the next question up on the list. When Mr. Heckle stole Marcel, what did he rename him?
I literally cannot guess. Judy.
Unfortunately, not Patty is what we're looking for.
Patty.
You owe me a monkey. Okay. All right. Your scores going into your final game or your wager round. Asha and Katie have 52 points. Natalie and Leah have 59. It's a 7-point game. It's all going to come down to wagers. Here's how your wager round works. For those that have never listened to our show before or you're not familiar with how this works, I'm going to give our two teams 3 categories. They are going to wager their points, as many or as little as they want, on those 3 categories. The caveats are this. They can break up their points in whole numbers. Don't make me do math. Then I have more math than I have to. In whole numbers across those 3 categories. They can wager it all. They can wager nothing. But they cannot exceed the point total that they have. Are we ready for our categories?
Yes.
Your 3 categories are as follows. Parties, food, and what season was it? And for that, what season was it? I will tell you, I'm going to tell you a plot line of one episode, a plot line of a group of characters in one episode. You got to tell me what season that plot line happened in. And while we're waiting for our panelists to lock in, I will throw it out there. If you don't have a chance, if you haven't done so yet, go to ptebb.com/Discord. You can jump in on our chat on our Discord server. I will say, I threw it out there in our planning chat amongst the 4 panelists, and I said we had our highest scoring 15 minutes of Hot Seat ever. And I dropped the scores, 28-27 coming out of round 1. And Tim's response was, "Oh shit, who were they?" And I told them who you were. And then Mike goes, "Damn impressive, Aussies." And I'm like, the Aussie got 28 and the American got 27. So, right there. It's been a hell of a game so far. All comes down to this. All right, our wagers are locked in. Question number 1, your category is in parties. In the season 9 episode, The One with the Cake, for Emma's first birthday, the bakery makes her a very phallic-looking cake. What was this cake supposed to be in the shape of?
Okay, we're locked in.
Question number 2, your category is in food. The season 3 episode, The One Where No One's Ready, features many memorable bits, such as Joey wearing all of Chandler's clothes, and Monica and the debacle with Richard's voicemail. Another minor plot point involved Phoebe dropping what food item on her dress?
We're locked in.
We're locked in.
We had our guesses set before you finished the question.
Yes, we all foresaw that one.
All right. Question number 3 in the category of what season was it? I'm going to read you a plot point from a single episode of television. You guys just tell me what season of Friends this occurred in. One of my favorite single episode plots in all of Friends is when Joey is auditioning to be the host of the potential game show called Bamboozled. In what season did this happen?
All right, we can lock in.
Everyone is locked in their wagers, their answers. Let's go through these one last time. Question number 1 in the category of parties. In the season 9 episode, The One with the Cake, for Emma's first birthday, the bakery mistakenly makes her a cake with a very phallic-looking symbol, I guess we'll call it. What was this cake supposed to be in the shape of? Asha, Katie, what'd you say?
We said bunny.
They said bunny. Leah, Natalie, what did you say?
We also said bunny.
All right. Asha, Katie, what was your wager?
7.
Natalie and Leah, what was your wager?
We wagered 25.
Whoa.
All right. Question number 2. Your category was in food. We're not going to get through the whole question again because you all cut me off and already had your answers locked in before I finished. What food item did Phoebe drop on her dress? Natalie, what'd you say for you and Leah?
We said hummus.
And Katie, for you and Asha?
Hummus.
And what were your wagers? Katie?
7.
And Natalie?
25.
Whew.
Dang.
Going into question number 3, they apparently wagered very heavy. They're wagering like I'm going to the bar. I want a strong one. Let's go. Question number 3. What season was it? One of my favorite single episode plots of all of Friends is when Joey is auditioning to be the host of the game show Bamboozled. What season did this happen? Leah, Natalie, what'd you say?
We finally said season 8.
And what was your wager?
9 points. Remaining 9 points.
Asha, Emily, what'd you say? My God, Emily. Asha and Katie, what did you say? Don't read anything into that, Katie. I apologize.
I'm offended, to be honest. Not Emily.
I think we should get 50 points just for you calling her the wrong name.
Yeah, bonus points.
I'm just making up for Ross in London, okay? Katie and Asha, what did you say? What was your wager?
We also said season 8. And then we said 7.
Was that an homage to Monica or the 7?
Yes.
I like what's going on there.
I am horrible at wagering. It stresses me out. I'm horrible at it.
This is not going to be the first game that I've lost because of wagering.
You got eliminated in the hot seat because of wagering, right? The tournament?
Yeah.
Yep.
Indeed, I did.
Yep. Well, let's just say I'm not going to go over the correct answers because all of you guys swept the entire final round. The final round, I spent an hour and a half prepping and double checking all my information. You didn't even give it any thought.
You got us on the middle part.
Yeah.
I did. I got you a little bit on the middle part. But let's see here. With a final score of 118 to 73, a score that is in no way indicative of how close this game actually was. Natalie and Leah, you are our Friends champions tonight.
Well done.
Yay!
Your 2-year-old is in the next room. Please don't scream. I'm not going in to get her. Nice
game, guys.
done.
That was
Yes.
great.
So much fun.
As well.
It was great.
Gosh, you guys are a bunch of Friends geniuses over there.
With yourself
You
included.
too.
My lord, this is one of the reasons why we don't do a show like this. There's not an all Frasier episode of the show. Like Friends is that iconic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why Friends was
Which
the
is
better.
why.
90s
That's why it
sitcom.
should have won. Yeah.
Right, saying this is my fault. She did not win. That second round kicked my butt.
You got some really hard ones. That I was like, oh, thank God I went first.
Yeah, they were. They were hard.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had a hell of a game here tonight. We really hope you enjoyed the show. Did everyone here have fun tonight?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had a great
That
time.
was
It was
wonderful.
At least for a lot of those in the States, winter break is ending. I know, Katie, you and Leah both go back to school tomorrow. Asha, are you back at work yet?
Yeah, yep. The kids will be there at 7:30. Bright and early. We were back last week. We started on Tuesday.
Oh,
wow.
crap. Okay. And Natalie, you said your kid, I think we talked earlier, your kids are still home. Is that right?
Yeah, well, because it's summer here, we have our big break now. So the kids have been off from like mid-December and they go back at the beginning of February. So, but I'm back at work tomorrow. I have also been off since late December, but I'm, just before Christmas. But yeah, I'm back at work tomorrow. But that's okay. I'm telling myself that's all okay.
Christmas in December, that's kind of nice. We couldn't even be in the pool this year. Neither here nor there.
That's a shame. How terrible to not be able to go swimming outside in,
I
December.
bought a house with a pool. I wanted to be in the pool on Christmas. Okay.
It was -10 here that last week. I don't feel bad.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
Where are you?
It was pretty brutal. Where are you, Katie?
I'm in Illinois.
Okay. I'm in
What
Kentucky.
part?
It was -2, yeah.
Okay, what part of Illinois are you in?
So we live in Champaign by University of Illinois, but we were in the northwest suburbs for Christmas, so it was very cold there.
No.
Very
thank
cold.
you.
Yeah.
There was no
I drive
swimming
through
in any
Champaign
pools
all the
for
time.
us.
No.
Through all the corn.
All the corn. My aunt lives in Peoria, so I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
only to the stupid windmills.
Yep.
That's how I gauge it. Past all the corn
Yep.
and to the windmills. I'm almost there.
That's what we got.
It was 75 here today. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we really do hope you enjoyed the show. If you like the content that we bring you on a regular basis, a couple things you can do. Head on over to ptebb.com/Discord to join our Discord service. That's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Most of us are on there. Don't tell our bosses we're on there as often as we can, as often as we are, because it's probably not a good thing. If you have the financial means to help support the show, this does cost us a little bit of money every month, and the money we get goes right back into making the show sound better, like Leah's new microphone, my microphone. All that is due to our patrons. So those that are helping give some money each and every month, that's awesome of you. We appreciate it. You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/PTEBB. That is your exclusive home for not just the PubTriviaExperience, but our sister podcast, Boozy Bracketology. Yeah, you've heard some pretty uproarious opinions here already about that show. We kind of go a little uncensored over there. It's a lot of fun. You can always join our Facebook group, The Lounge, fans of Pub Trivia Experience and Boozy Bracketology. But you've heard enough from me. For the Pub Trivia Experience, I have been Chris.
I have been Leah.
I'm Asha.
I'm Katie.
And I have been Natalie.
We will see you next week with a new episode. Have a good one.